my name is Vortex Warp, and welcome back to another episode on the Ancientcraft server. And today we're here on top of a pile of dragon eggs. No, we are not incubating them. We are here because we're going to be breaking some bedrock. They're placed on a bunch of signs which are hovering over bedrock, and then over here we have a lazy chunk detector. This is the bedrock ceiling over our nether hub which we've been constructing as a team on the server. There's obviously already a hole here which we've broken. And a big space which we're digging out, but we need to break like 11 chunks worth, 11 by 11 area, so we might as well get going. So I built myself a dragon egg sheet on top of a bunch of signs, and then we've got a lazy chunk detector over here. So this minecart will be processed when it's in an entity processing chunk, and then as soon as we unload it, it will become into a lazy chunk, and the redstone will be active, but the minecart won't, so this piston will depower, dropping the dragon eggs down. When dragon eggs drop down onto bedrock in a lazy chunk, they break the bedrock / replace it, so we can use that to get rid of bedrock. So as you can see, a bunch has already been done, mainly by me with a bit of help from Mech. In fact, mainly by Mech, probably a bit of help from me. I've probably done about 50-50, but this is it. A bunch of dragon eggs have been duplicated, and now we need to fly away. First, of course, I need to note down the coordinates, so I'm just going to get out my pen and paper and note down 3743 129 minus 1150, so we can fly back here. And now we just need to fly away from this area to unload it. So I'm going to be flying south and fly back in the north direction, so we're going to make sure we don't lose it, because I have got lost on top of this nether roof before. And hopefully the dragon eggs will drop down, and we should have some bedrock broken. Oh, and the answer is kind of. Okay, so it seems like this here did not break the bedrock, and that's because this part is in a different chunk. So if we press F and G, you can see this is in a different chunk. So we're going to have to set up a lazy chunk detector for each chunk. So yeah, we have got a bit of a problem there, but we have broken through another layer on this section here, and I need to collect all of the signs. Then I need to come in with a piston and break all of the dragon eggs which haven't been broken yet. So there's plenty of them, because obviously we can't mine them because they just teleport away when you try and mine them. They're a real pain to work with, but it looks like we've actually broken through already in some areas, so it's looking good. Right, let's collect all of this. We've got plenty of signs now. And now we need to grab ourselves some pistons and break these dragon eggs. And guess what, guys? I don't have any pistons. We've actually run out of iron completely. I've exhausted my stock, so we're going to need to go and AFK at the Iron Phoenix. Tango Tech's 32 village iron farm. No, 64 village iron farm, which I built on the server with the help of Mech. And I think it was Golby. Can't remember now. Yeah, Golby did help a bit, but it was mainly me and Mech again. Helping with that Iron Phoenix. So let's go down there. Let's fly over there, see. What we'll be able to do once this nether hub is complete is just literally do that, but without crashing into stuff and without the danger of flying into lava. So yeah, let's hop through. As you can see, this is a tunnel. In fact, we could just grab, be super cheaty and grab some iron from the tunnel, which I started construction of, that is not going to be kept. But I think we need a bunch more iron than that, so I'm going to AFK over at the Iron Phoenix now for maybe an hour or two. See what we can gather. So yeah, let's see. I think yeah, so press only if light is on. Blinky means rebuilding. So let's start the farm. I'm going to launch up my second account and log it on here too, in case one of my accounts gets kicked. And I'm starting to think the server's going to restart in about 5 minutes, because it seems to restart quite often. So we'll see. But yeah, it's time to AFK. In fact, is there any iron actually here already? There's 5 pieces. Okay. AFK time shall commence very shortly. Welcome back from the time lapse, and yes, I haven't actually done that much. I have done a few rounds. I think I've done two rounds of breaking the levels and 2 rounds of getting rid of the dragon eggs that spawn as well. There are plenty down there from where it's just come through. Oh my gosh, it's literally just breaking everything down here, of course, because it breaks it the same as the way it breaks bedrock. So this is going to be a pain to get rid of all of these, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. And wow, there's a bunch of signs down here as well. But yeah, I've cleared out a bunch of stuff. I've basically done all the way through for that one section. So wait, let's grab the rest of these signs and then I'll pop back up and show you. You did briefly see at the start of this clip how much we've done. Yes, let's head back up there. So you can see I've done basically this whole square now, which is effectively almost a chunk. It's just a strip on this side which hasn't been done, as you can see. But it's effectively almost a whole chunk that we've done. There are a few straggler blocks which we can go back and break afterwards. But I think it's time to move on to the next chunk. Although I don't want to spend like episodes and episodes and episodes just breaking bedrock. So I think what I'm going to do is just do it in between episodes. See if I can get some help from the other Ancientcraft members as well, so we can break but effectively a massive area. Talking of massive areas, we're here at Chicken's massive mob farm in his area, and we need to get some paper. So I think his AFK spot, yeah, it's just down here, and he's got a sugarcane farm situated over here. It's only small, but he has AFK'd here for a very long time, so there should be enough paper to make us some maps. I don't know how much we're going to need. Probably going to need a fair few more pieces than that, but let's see how much we can make. We can make 20 maps. That's not going to be enough for our needs, so we might have to AFK here a little bit more to get enough paper, because we only got 20 maps. But we need maps for the Tangler project. For now, I can use, I accidentally made the wrong maps. I made maps, and it turned out they were maps of the actual area, and I want to create some maps of the ocean, because it's a blue expanse. And so that should hopefully look good. So let's head into the middle of the ocean, and we can get just a blue map, which should look good. So hopefully, oh no, there's a bit of land on this map. That's annoying. It's going to be really difficult to get a completely blue map, and I do not want to lose Chicken's base. So what I think the best solution probably is to go to the end. That's right, we're here in the end dimension, and all I need to do is head out over the void and make myself a map. But it looks like there's actually one already here, so hopefully we can find one that doesn't have any of the end island on it. That one has a little bit there. It looks like this one might be blank, and it is. Okay, all we need to do is create a copy of this map, put this one back, and there we go. Now we can just take this home, and we've got a completely blank canvas that we can use as like a wall piece. Which is pretty cool. So let's head back now into the overworld. So now that we actually have the blueprints for the map frame, the greyness, we actually need more maps. And instead of AFKing at Chicken's sugarcane farm for hours on end, because it's super slow with like 5 sugarcane, I decided to AFK there for about an hour or 2 and get like half a stack of sugarcane, and then plant that and make my own sugarcane farm. So I've done just that, and it's Ilmango's design. If I head over this direction, you can see it looming into view there. It's Ilmango's latest design at the time of me recording this, which is the super simple sugarcane farm. I'll try and link it in the description if I remember. And it uses a flying machine to harvest the sugarcane, like so, and then uses hopper minecarts to pick it up. And those hopper minecarts are situated within cauldrons so they don't get lost, and that's basically it. I have just realised though this wall needs to be 1 block closer. These need to move to here, otherwise it will not work. But apart from that, it should work. I've tested half of it. I haven't tested it with the newest half. So let's give it a test. As you can see, I planted a bunch of sugarcane. It's taken about 2 harvests to get it up to this point with enough plants for the whole thing. I started off with just half of it. So let's activate the farm, see it in action. So for that, we just need to flick this lever here, and it should be sent off. The sugarcane is harvested, and the hopper minecart, which goes ahead, picks up the items. Let's see, can we See inside. Okay, there's only one on this row because I only just planted it, but some of the others should have more in, if I'm right. I don't think I can access them, can I? No. Okay, well, let's see. It should start unloading, and yeah, we're getting it filtering in. So let's see how much that we got from that. We can start making more paper, and it would be nice to expand this thing further. I do want to make a bigger sugarcane farm at some point than just this little field. It would be great to make multiple layers so we can just harvest it, and obviously I want to make a building around it too. But for today we're just going to make the bare bones, and as you can see, now we've got a bunch more sugarcane. I'm tempted to literally build this again on top of it, but I don't know if I want to make it into a tower or make it underground, so I'm not going to do that yet. I'm just going to survive with this. And it looks like I just knocked that. I don't know if that will be okay. If I send it off one more time, I'll be able to see if it's okay, so let's do that. But yeah, apart from that, it's really cool. Ilmango has a video recently released on this thing. It's like the the simplest sugarcane farm there is. And there's a lot of plants. The only thing is, you can't have it running all the time because flying machines can break if you unload them. So you need to either have it on a clock or just and then AFK it, or just activate it when you need some. And it looked like that minecart survived there. So yeah, this thing is done. It's got us a bunch of sugarcane. I'm going to AFK it for a little while longer so we can get enough sugarcane. And that, my friends, is going to be it for today's episode. We have got ourselves a bunch of maps. As you can see, I've made some more from the sugarcane that we crafted, which are blank. As you can see, they're grey, so we can use them to create a wall that you can still like go through and hide behind and shoot arrows through and stuff like that. But you can't. You can restrict it in certain ways. So that should be useful. We're going to use that in the Tangler minigame. And we've got a sugarcane farm now, so we can collect those maps. So yeah, now I'm just going to AFK here for even longer, and oh, is this ghost blocks here? Yeah, they're ghost blocks. Okay, phew. And I'm just going to AFK now until the next episode. Not really, because I just record these whenever I have time, really, in bits. But we're going to AFK here now. I've switched the farm on. I'm going to do it for even longer. But that's going to be it for today's episode. If you've enjoyed, remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. My name's been Vortex Swap, and this video has come to an end. Goodbye, guys. See you in the next one.